Alright, so recently I reviewed the EVERGOODS PLC20 in a recent review, so you can check that out here. That was really the unboxing and first impressions. I now have more impressions because I've used this bag in an everyday carry mode for about a week or so. And I also got another GR1. This one's the 21 liter Heritage in dark oak. So I started using this one because I just love the fit and finish of the Heritage. So now I'm going to tell you what I think of both together as I've bounced back and forth between these two bags in an everyday carry mode. Did it for about a week and a half or so, and let's see what I think about both of these bags. Both great, fantastic, and some of my favorite bags of 22, or if maybe not all time. So let's take a look at what these two bags offer. Let's do it. Alright, so like I said in the intro, I've reviewed both of these bags before, not particularly the GR1 Heritage in dark oak, but definitely the EVERGOODS PLC20 in the past. And so, you know, what I like to do is after I do that initial impressions video, I like to actually use these bags for quite a bit of time and then come back to you with what I think. And so I alternated days, well, not every day, but every other day or so, to go back and forth between these two bags to see which one really worked out for me in an everyday carry mode. Before this, I was using the Track Baron Cobra edition, the messenger bag style. It's a little bit small, but it's on the small side of what I carry every day. If I want to carry something else, a lunch or some other things, I need to step it up to one of these fantastic backpacks. And so I kind of alternate back and forth just to see which one I liked more. At the same time, I'm going to give you some sort of lived-in impressions of the PLC20. It's a fantastic bag. It's not perfect, but it offers a ton for you, the everyday carry connoisseur. And really, if you ask me, this is one of the best bags of 2022 because of some of the unique features. And more about that when I go specifically into the PLC20. But this bag review is all about comparing the venerable GORUCK GR1 21 liter size and the PLC20 because they're basically side by side about the same size. So you really can't complain if you go with either one in terms of your everyday carry mode, as long as you're staying in the 20 to 21 liter size for your everyday carry mode. So let's take a look. First of all, let's see how I packed out the GR1, and then we'll go into the PLC20. Alright, so this is a GORUCK GR1 21 liter in the Heritage, and it's in dark oak. Now, you've seen other ones before. This is the field tan. So here we go, side by side colors, and this lighting looks like field tan over here and the dark oak on this side, and you can just see how they both stack up color-wise. This one's just way lighter, but it matches the kit bag that I have in field tan and, you know, a jacket that I have. But other than that, I really wanted a little bit darker design. I really couldn't pass it up. Someone was offering it on one of the Facebook groups, and so I helped them out by picking it up. Comes with the, you know, leather GORUCK patch on the top, and it has leather on the bottom. So you can see already a couple little marks on this bag from just carrying it around, and I have used this one in everyday carry mode compared to the GR1 26 liter in field tan, which I just used for travel, so it's really not as beat up as this, but to me that just makes this even better. Now the fit and feel of this bag compared to the ballistic of the PLC20 is just night and day different, right? So first of all, mostly brown, dark oak, darker color than the field tan. It doesn't show some of the items inside like my field tan does, like an Apple Pencil that I had put in there. You can't really see it. So the other thing that made this bag really appealing to me to pick up was originally when the Heritage was made in those other colors besides black, they didn't have that top pocket, but later on in the second run of these you did have the top pocket. So if you've watched any of my videos recently, you know that I'm a big fan of any bag that has a top pocket because it's just a super convenient way to put in your reading glasses, sunglasses, you know, pens, AirPods, that kind of thing, and you know, your name tag. So it's just really quick and easy access to all that stuff. I do like the way the GORUCK one fits. It's right on top. Some other bags have it more in front, like the Evade, which I'll get to in a couple weeks because I got the full version of the Evade, which is fantastic. So anyway, this is just a nice, totally refined version of the GR1. The addition of the top pocket makes it a game changer in terms of everyday carry, so this is my go-to right now. Now inside, same features of the GR1, so you really have the ability to carry a ton. Normally when I access and use a GR1, I put one of the field pockets in the webbing up here, so you just have another big pocket to put bigger items. I haven't done that in this one. I haven't lashed this in there yet. I just kind of have it in there because I'm gonna modify the way I carry this every day. I might even carry an additional tablet in here. The back panel is a bomb-proof laptop compartment, like all the GR1s, works very nicely. I use it for a document pocket, a place to put folders, or actually put my iPad or laptop in there a lot of times. The bigger Yetis will definitely fit inside, but you know, it's not separate, it's just kind of thrown in there. And then the standard pockets that you see on every GORUCK bag, the mesh pocket on the bottom, and then the top pocket. And, you know, what's really nice is this leather heritage patch. Just this, everything feels super nice. Of course, it's way different than a 1000D Cordura that, you know, is abrasive to some, not to me. But this just really feels, the wax canvas everywhere just gives you a totally different user experience when you're using any of the wax canvas bags and any of the heritage bags. So I really do love this darker color. And will I modify it by scars like I did on my GR1 26 liter? I don't think so. And the reason is, you know, I do like the Molly webbing on here, but I'm not gonna ever really probably use it on this bag. And I don't know if I can match the color exactly. So that's kind of where I'm at on this, because this is more an everyday travel bag versus everyday carry. And so I do like the ability to have the side straps to just reach for it. And it was a nice addition, gives it a nice touch on this bag. But in terms of just throwing it around the car and everyday carry mode, I just like the slick look of this bag all over. So I'm not really planning to do anything, and I'm never going to put a sternum strap on this one anyway. I wasn't going to on the 26 liter either, but it just gives it another look. But I just love the color of this bag, and I hate to cover any of it up. One thing I also didn't talk about on the inside with this, you know, you do lose a little bit of volume with these top pockets, but not a big deal breaker for me, just because I love the access of this pocket. And again, it just feels so awesome in waxed canvas. So that's how this one works out on a 21 liter size. Plenty of room, plenty of size for other things. I can expand to have my lunch in here, and just I like the ability to kind of go up or down what I'm going to carry daily. And you know, as I've showed you in other videos, I carry a normal sized iPad in this front pocket for work, and that's my everyday carry mode. Admittedly, it's pretty light, but that's the way I've packed this out. So that's the GR1 21 liter Heritage in everyday carry mode. Now let's take a look at the EVERGOODS. Now the EVERGOODS I also used for about a week as well, and alternating back and forth with the GR1 just to see which one I liked. One thing I never pointed out, or maybe I did a little bit, but didn't really hit me until after using this more often, is the distribution of volume in this bag. So there's no other bag quite like this, where you have this sort of gigantic front pocket that is almost half the volume. And so the way this zipper slides down diagonally, and the way this dimension of this front pocket is, just allows you to put so much stuff in this front pocket. Now, you gotta pack differently, so it doesn't pack the same way as the GR1, just because this pocket really throws the balance off. And so it took me a couple days to kind of get adjusted to it. But once you do, it's genius, because this front pocket, it's big enough for a lot of stuff, and it's big enough for can fit the bigger Nalgene bottles. That bigger Yeti I have in the GR1 fits in here as well, because you have total access to this front side from top to bottom. Now the pocket doesn't go all the way to the bottom, it goes to about here, but still that's plenty big and deep. And the ability to put, I normally carry a light jacket in here and a big water bottle together. Boom, done, huge. And so it is a big dump pocket. There's no organization here. That's still one of the biggest negatives about this bag, but the ability to put just bigger bulky items in the front, quick access, has been great. Now when you do that, you do force yourself to put, for me, my iPad in the pocket that's on the back panel. And so got to think about that. It's just a different mode of travel, and really it doesn't make a big difference to me. Like I showed you in my other video, these inside pockets are great for organization. I don't have anything in them currently because most of the stuff's in the GR1. But again, you can just see again how I had this packed out with, just to show you the volume size in this 20-liter size, and it really is 20 liters, 21 liters maybe. I mean, it's just definitely a great size bag. And I've got the Step 22, the bigger, deeper tech pouch in the top, so that's fantastic. And then, you know, I've got the always with me EVERGOODS Cap 2, and then I've got the alpaca tech pouch as well, just to show you how different things pack out. Now, another thing I recently got because Triple Design recently restocked their sleeves, and this is the medium sleeve. Actually, right now I have my iPad inside the sleeve, and it definitely fits inside, no problem, inside the back of the PLC20. So that's kind of a big deal to me because I can now whip that thing out, carry it around, just the iPad, or in that same medium size from Triple Design also holds the 13-inch MacBook Pro, which is normally the other thing I carry if I don't have the full size, the actually 12.9-inch iPad. I have the MacBook Pro. So either one of those fit fantastically in the sleeve inside this pocket. Now, some people have complained that this outer sleeve isn't quite big enough. I would tend to agree. I have seen somebody take some sharp scissors or a knife and cut out the seam here for this pocket here and expand to this lower section, and they were able to fit some tablets inside their protective cases. So do that if you want. Obviously, you're going to destroy some of the seams maybe, and obviously you can't put it back in there unless you sewed it yourself. So be careful with that. But if that's what you wanted to do, great. I'm not going to do that because the bigger iPad fits in the back just fine. So there you go. That's that. The top pocket, it's good. I like it. And it's deep. And it's as big as I need it to be. Sunglasses, reading glasses, iPad, or AirPods, you name it. So that's really, again, top pocket, boom. Always gonna love any bag with a top pocket. Complaints. Inside, I've got none. Really my only complaint for this whole bag comes down to the straps. And this is a sound that I just can't stand. You hear that? Both of them. It's the friction of the material to the whatever foam is inside. You would think you would never hear that. I hear it all the time because I reach for this bag and I put it on my shoulder and I go. So that's my only negative. One thing about this whole bag is the straps. And to be honest, if they just changed the material or what's inside it or sewed it together or did something so that you didn't hear that noise, that's just the only thing. Shoulder strap design is fantastic. Way it fits, fantastic. You know, I don't mind this back panel. I like the diagonal, gives it a little dimension, cool. You know, so really, and the ballistic nylon's awesome. So I really don't. I mean, I really do love this bag. In fact, I'm probably going to go back to it. I'm going to continue to alternate because I really don't. There's no winner here. You're all winners. If you find either one of these bags in your inventory, it's going to be a winner because they just fit differently. I do like the way this one packs out just because I can put a lunch in here and it just fits a little bit bigger, in my opinion. But it's black, the other one's brown, so I kind of have, you know, I can just, depending on what I'm wearing that day, I suppose, pick the bag. Now it's a pain to, you know, move stuff back and forth, but, you know, whatever. So like I've already said, both these bags are pretty awesome. Both fantastic bags. They definitely pack out differently, mostly because of the way this larger pocket on the PLC20 is designed, the way it fits bigger items. I really do like that. This is, you know, a typical GORUCK bag where everything's in the main compartment with some additional accessory pockets. So again, just the way they are designed, way different. So they might fit your mode one day in this one, on another day in this bag. So, and again, you know, you can get a black version of this that was made originally, but again, it's not going to have that top pocket. So anyway, that's a great first look at both these bags. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment and let's get back outside. So there you go. Hopefully you liked that quick little look at what I think of both these bags. Just a, you know, a little video after I carried them both for a week. Wanted to let you know, give you an update on how they both pack out for everyday carry. The PLC20, one of my favorite bags so far of 22, just because of the way it packs out. And then, you know, you just can't have enough GR1 Heritage in your life. This 21 liter in dark oak just is fantastic. Love the way it fits, looks, packs out, and just, you know, I like it, love the way it feels on your back. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Got a tons more coming out in the next couple weeks and months as you get ready for summer and get outside. And a lot of these things are to get you outside. In fact, you might want to go to Home Depot now and get some sand, because we got a lot of sand-filled devices coming out soon for you to get ready and get your sweat on. So like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Let's continue to enjoy this great weather before it gets too hot here in Georgia. See ya.